Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. XRP's a little baby boo bit down in terms of price action over the last 24 hours, but is Moon Lambeau getting worried? Is Moon Lambeau going to be selling his XRP as a result? No, damn it, because that'd be stupid. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You do you. I'm not offering financial advice. I'm just saying there ain't no way in hell. I've been riding this train from about 20 cents in late 2017 all the way up to the all-time high and all the way back down, even below where I bought in at one point at 15 cents. I am not letting emotion dictate my buying or selling. And you could argue with me about whether I should have sold more towards the top, and I would say I was so new to the world of crypto and understanding market cycles at that point. I was just like, nope, because even when I entered, I was like, well, I'm a long-term type of guy when it comes to investing, period, anyway. So I was like, whatever, maybe this becomes something that's worth something way more in the future, or if I'm wrong, okay, I lost a little bit of money. But it was certainly much less substantial to that point, what I had invested, because it was actually hard to get money into the system back then. But am I worried? Am I going to sell? Hell no. As I've said in the past, if I'm wrong about this, and I don't think I am, if I'm wrong about the long-term viability of XRP, I will ride this bitch to zero. I don't believe for a second I am. I'm just saying here. But it's interesting. Okay, so despite the retracement that we've seen of late, there seems to be a lot of evidence that the market is actually heating up. In fact, take a look at this headline from dailyhodl.com. Top analyst says XRP preparing for massive move as Bitcoin begins grind to $14,000. And I want to touch on this piece. I don't want the video to go too long, so I'll touch on as much of this as I can. This is a very interesting piece. Not a very good headline because it doesn't indicate what they actually cover, which is unfortunate. But basically, here's the headline. If history repeats Bitcoin at $20,000 or greater, can the network handle it? What they actually were talking about is just a ton of signs that, hey, like, we haven't seen levels like this on a ton of different metrics since 2017. Looks like the market is really heating up. This is going to be an interesting time to be part of the world of crypto. Now, I want to be clear that I'm not a financial advisor, okay? Not offering financial advice. I don't even have a financial background whatsoever. I have a marketing degree. But do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. I say that in every video, sometimes multiple times. I'm sorry if it's annoying. It's the right thing to do. I want to make sure that it's crystal clear that I'm just your everyday Joe Schmo member of the XRP community that likes talking about this stuff and sharing thoughts and ideas with the rest of the XRP community and making YouTube videos. So there we go. Go ahead and tap the like button. Why the hell not? And subscribe. It's free stuff. There you go. That's the quickest I ever got through that part. Take a look at this, though. Shout out to Crypto Sifu. Tagged me. Moon Lambeau. I think I figured out who's smashing that like button. You know what? I think you got to the bottom of it, too. It's none other than David Schwartz, Ripple CTO and co-creator of the XRP ledger. Look at those beefy muscles. You're right. I think it's David Schwartz. He's smashing the like button, breaking it. That's irresponsible, by the way. You're going to break that damn button. Expensive to repair, too. XRP's at 27.6 cents. Bitcoin at 11,367. Market cap is at 360 billion. And Bitcoin dominance at 58.32% at the time of recording. I like seeing it below 60%. That means that alts, on the whole, have been increasing their valuations in terms of price action at a greater pace than Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin on the whole has been on the up as late as well. And you can see here, I'll show you the 30-day chart. So we're still up. Look, over the last 30 days, XRP still up 26.62%, and even Bitcoin not doing as well as XRP. I do want to say, yeah, can I say it like XRP is outperforming Bitcoin over the last 30 days. Doesn't actually mean anything. It's just 30 days, but you know how the maxi trolls like to frame anything they can. That Bitcoin's doing better than XRP. All right, Bitcoin maxi troll, waddle back away, down under your bridge, stay warm by your dumpster fire. But even Bitcoin's up 13.11%. Over the last 30 days. So what about XRP and this massive move that this analyst is talking about here? Well, let's go ahead and dive in. A pseudonymous analyst and trader known in the industry as Credible Crypto says Ripple's native token oh my god, it is not. It is not their native token. The only thing that you could say that would be worse on that's somewhat related is if you say that Ripple is the parent company of XRP. Like, how are you even writing stuff for crypto? Like, how did you get this job? How do you get your shirt on in the morning? That's what I really want to freaking know. Don't make no damn sense to Moon Lambeau. Bunch of C students writing crap on the webernets, not even checking their work. Anyway, so XRP is positioning to ignite a massive move up. So says this piece. Massive move up. I'll tell you what, I know what I hate, and I don't hate that. In a new video, the analyst says that the bear market bottom is ready. Is already in for the third largest cryptocurrency, and he expects XRP bulls to start flexing their muscles soon. And again, if you've been watching the videos I've been putting out about price here, because look, I don't read charts, I'm not an analyst, I like to research fundamentals, but I do like sharing what I learned from people that are chart analysts, and it's just kind of interesting to get a variety of takes and share it with you and get your feedback as well. But you guys are seeing the same thing that I am, no doubt, which is that the vast majority of analysts are saying, hey, this is bull territory, and there are a bunch that said what is happening now was going to happen. So like even if XRP went up to a certain degree, and it has gone up to a certain degree, there can still be retracements, but they still seem to have the same same mindset of it's gonna start hitting higher targets that are like much more notable jumps, whether it's 5 or 10 cents at a time. That's why you see analysts I've covered the last several days even saying even if there's retracements, still count on sooner than later XRP hitting 37 cents, 40 cents, 48 cents, 50 cents, 68 cents. And there's one analyst I've been covering and of late, and he stated that he is very confident XRP will even be at $1 before this year's out. And considering that we're almost in September, he actually wouldn't have to wait that long. So we'll see if he's right. I always appreciate it when analysts are gutsy enough to put a timeline on a prediction like that and stick their neck on the line. Yeah, I don't have the guts to do it. But most of that is because I don't read charts also. So like to be fair here. But yeah, this is something. So take a look at this quote. And this is from Credible Crypto. We're now at the stage where XRP is about to break that high. So I'm looking for an expansion to the upside, and my initial area of resistance is going to be this 40-cent region. Then we may come down for a correction to retest these highs, and then I expect we get our major wave 3 to start. That major wave 3 is going to be larger than the major wave 1. We'd expect our wave 3 to travel, at the very minimum, to 67 cents. Oh, I wouldn't mind that. It's over 100% increase from where we're at. Then he said, that's a massive move. That's double where we are right now. Yeah, and again, this type of prediction and analysis in terms of where the market's likely to go, I keep seeing this from so many chart analysts, and I haven't seen a collective of so many analysts talking like this about highly likely probability of positive XRP price action in years, literally years. Like I haven't seen this since I entered crypto. Like you can every now and then you'll see someone's bullish, and maybe they're a little bit right in the short term, but still you're still in that overall 2-year downtrend, which that's just come to pass. We know that that's what it was. But I have not seen this many analysts in such short order all saying very similar things in terms of potential near-term price action. So it's definitely caught my attention. That's not to say that I know where this is going to go. That's why for me, like, I'm just going to keep holding. I'm not going to get shaken out. I absolutely refuse. I've been holding for almost 3 years now. I've never sold a single XRP, and I've just been accumulating, and that's perfectly fine. Credible Crypto analyzes XRP's price action using Elliott wave theory. The advanced technical analysis method relies on identifying recurring wave patterns that show the repetitive behavior of market participants. Based on Elliott wave principles, the third wave is typically when the most explosive price expansion occurs in a bull cycle. How about that? So we shall see. So what about other indicators? Let's jump into this next piece. This is from ambcrypto.com. And I'm not even going to read the title again because it's a stupid title that doesn't even say what the article's really about. But that's okay. I did enjoy reading through this, so I wanted to share some of this with you guys. The most awaited Bitcoin bull run seems to be just around the corner. With Bitcoin dipping its toes above $12,000 twice in August, the excitement for the bull run is palpable. And I want to be clear, like, some of the metrics that I've been talking about here, I've been mentioning a lot in recent videos. I hope it doesn't sound too repetitive at this point, but I want to make sure as many people as possible arm themselves with as much knowledge as possible. But the amount of volume is insane. The amount of active XRP addresses is insane. Like, the total number of XRP addresses is insane. I covered that in my last video, so I'm not going to rehash all of that, but I talked about it in depth and gave you my analysis on what's going on there. But and those are just some. So I'm going to read through a little bit more of this because I think it's a pretty good piece, to be honest with you here. But then they write, with Bull Run come the dreams of getting a 10x, 100x on the investment, and even becoming a millionaire. Unlike in 2017, the state of crypto has improved in almost all aspects. The ecosystem has evolved in some ways, however. A few things like scammers and swindlers still remain. Similar to the last bull run, this one might take Bitcoin to a new high, hence an important question has to be asked. Are we as an ecosystem ready for the next bull run? Now, the ecosystem for Bitcoin and crypto can be broadly split into three: blockchain networks, exchanges, and other service providers, and the crypto populace. Well, I'll tell you what, I will not be surprised if when things get really nuts, especially if it's remotely on par with what happened in 2017 in terms of participants in the market. I know the cryptocurrency exchanges, they've had years to prepare for this. Because, do you guys, so many of you listening now, I guess you probably wouldn't even be around. I'm not sure you know about this. There was a point in late 2017 when Bitcoin was about to hit its all-time high where you couldn't register for exchanges. Maybe you could find some somewhere, but the vast majority of exchanges, especially the trustworthy ones, insofar as exchanges were trustworthy in 2017, they weren't accepting new customers. They were turning away customers. They couldn't onboard them fast enough. Their systems couldn't handle it. There are major problems. It makes me wonder, because they already saw that happened. Could that happen again? Oh my gosh, I hope not. I hope that they've prepared. They're going to be more capable of scaling up in short order should that massive influx of humans come. But then they're right here. Although there are myriad of blockchains and crypto tokens, Bitcoin and Ethereum are, in a way, representative of them all. Hence, taking a look at these coins' networks would show if we are actually ready for the next bull run. And they're showing active addresses here. For both Bitcoin and Ethereum, active address count has hit a level last seen during the peak of the bull run. And so the point that they ultimately make here is that these numbers, again, have not seen this since 2017. Now, given that we've been in an over 2-year downtrend, bear market territory for a long time, it's not terribly surprising. Once that already started, a lot of the people already exited. Not surprising. Volume went down. Fewer active addresses. Got it all. But now you're starting to see it tamp back up. And what do we know about market cycles? There have been at least 7 major boom and bust cycles with Bitcoin specifically, where it's retraced 80 to 90% every single time it's happened. Even when it retraces, you get a higher low than during the previous market cycle. If history is to repeat, and it's done this quite a bit, we are in fact entering that phase according to many traders. This is what I keep reading and seeing over and over and over again. This is why I keep sharing this information. I would not be surprised, and I think that there are some instances where people were saying this on and off for admittedly the last couple years, but again, I haven't seen so many at once all just seem to unanimously agree, not literally unanimously, but not far off from that, yeah, this is the real deal. But it's easier to justify that position, not just because of the way you're reading the chart, which, I understand traders may interpret differently, but even just look at the other metrics like volume and active addresses here. Yeah, those are real things here, and that can frequently precede major bullish or bearish action. And given that it looks like, according to many traders, we're already out of the bear side of this. Where do you think that all this volume might mean? What's going to dump even harder for another 2 years? If I had to guess, I'd say no. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm just saying, if I had to make a little guess there, that's what I'd say right there. So it's very fascinating here. We just haven't seen this in so long, and so for me, and like I've been saying the whole time I've been running this channel, it's just all about being patient for me. That's what I've decided for myself, and I've been regularly scaling in. But I will not be surprised. And I don't normally say this, but I won't be surprised if these are some of the last opportunities to get any crypto, your crypto of choice, pick your crypto at these levels. And I don't know that to be the case, and so that's why I'm kind of hedging my bets here, admittedly, but. If all these analysts are right, and they've kind of got me a little convinced that we're probably closer than I ever thought we were even half a year ago, it could be. We'll see. I mean, there will be a point where it takes off, and that is it. I don't know for sure if we're there yet, but I will not be surprised if we are very close at this point. But that is it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because if anything that I say or write, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!